So when it comes to that Sedition video, who wrote the script? Who signed off on it? As in, what specific attorneys? How were the attorneys paid? With what funds? Who was hired to shoot and then edit the video? Where did the funds come from for the production work? Was there any other outside counsel or advice sought? If so, where was the money involved? And if there was money involved, who paid the bill? No matter how you slice it, and we're not talking about the turkey, as we approach Thanksgiving, the country is simply no longer a single country in any meaningful sense. Perhaps that in itself is something to be grateful for, because all the masks and the pretenses are now gone. When the communists in D.C. set out about 50 to 60 years ago to overthrow America by slowly gaining influence and then control over each of the institutions, no one really noticed. They're really sly and slow about it, but certainly not the masses anyway. With Obama, they were well on their way. Then along came Trump, something we've covered many times here, to upset their plans. Trump 1.0 didn't exactly upset their plans, as in like bringing them to the end, but he definitely stalled them. So they set about and successfully stole the 2020 election, installed old brain dead himself, and went into hyperdrive to get their plans back on track and further down the road. But then along came Trump again, and after every imaginable attempt to derail him, including assassination, twice, he is sitting atop the D.C. power structure yet again, but this time with a whole new attitude. When they have the Oval Office, the commie Dems press forward hard. When they don't, they plot coups. And that is what this latest backfiring attempt by the seditious six is all about, releasing that video they didn't think all the way through. Most of it seems to have cleared legal issues, but importantly, not all of it. And all of it has to clear. So there's a bunch of questions, really basic questions, if you're in the media, as I am. They crop up instantly when you look at the video. And so when it comes to that Sedition video, who wrote the script? Who signed off on it? As in, what specific attorneys? How were the attorneys paid? With what funds? Who was hired to shoot and then edit the video? Where did the funds come from for the production work? Was there any other outside counsel or advice sought? If so, where was the money involved? And if there was money involved, who paid the bill? Since Senator Mark Kelly, who can't shut up about the fact that he served in the military, seems to be the ringleader of all of this, he's now under investigation for his role in this sedition. By the way, note to Kelly, millions and millions and millions of citizens have served in the armed forces, my father included. It's just that the vast majority don't go on to commit sedition. The military really is the last standing institution that has not come under almost total control and sway of the communists. And while there's still a lot of purging from the Obama and Biden years that need to happen, it is happening. So the commies, aware that they need the military to fall under their control, put together their seditious video to foment doubt and chaos among regular military. They got caught, and it's backfired on them. How this will exactly play out, well, it still remains to be seen. But it's clear that something will happen, up to and including, we can only pray, Secretary of War Pete Hegseth recalling Kelly to active duty and then court-martialing him under the Uniform Code of Military Justice. Is this all ugly? Sure. It's always ugly to have traitors and seditionists roaming about the halls of power. And to a degree, it's kind of ugly to discover it. It's kind of like putting the light on in the middle of the night to see all the cockroaches go scattering. Startling at first, but then you swing into action and you kill them all. A problem can't be solved if it isn't first known and then not acted against. As a country, we are in the knowing stage, you could say, something we haven't surprisingly had enough Americans arrive at until Trump 2.0. So, is it all ugly? Absolutely. It's disconcerting. It's really disturbing. But should we be grateful that the ugly is now known? No doubt about it. Hopefully, our next Thanksgiving, many will be behind bars or even more, as Trump posted, merely citing the law. Coming to you from Houston, Texas, I'm Gary Michael Voris. God love you.